Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time y'all watching this, man. What's good out there, hip hop, man, music world, man. It's Marquis Walker, aka Cevere, man, aka Cincerely Yours, man. I'm back, man. You know what I'm saying? Every Friday, 8 p.m., we either have a guest on here, we breaking down that album with them and enjoying it and having fun, man, like we do today. Or sometimes we just break them down with or without them, you know what I'm saying? But today we are blessed with the artist REIN. What's going on, brother? Just
What
want to
up,
check in
though?
first, man.
What up, though, man? I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm blessed, man, too, man. I've been getting over like a like the I guess the winter spring cold.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like if you live up north, you know what I'm saying? I'm Boston, like New York weather type of shit. So it's like, it could be 0 degrees Friday, Saturday's 90. You know what I'm saying? And then it's summertime. You're like, what the hell's going on? So there's
right.
really no transition. So sometimes you get the little sniffles or something. So I'm getting over a little something though. But I'm all right, man. How you doing though? Everything all right?
I'm good, man. Just was trying to adjust the camera on the phone so I could like do a dual type thing, but it ain't working out for me. So I'm gonna turn it off now. So
All right. All right.
yeah,
It's meant to be. It's meant to be, man. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah,
can see you on here, man. You can get the clips from here and stuff like that, man.
for
But
sure.
this is the THHC podcast, man. Episode 133, man. Rain, we talking
Mhm.
vintage season 4, man.
We talking
Um,
it.
review with SP, man. She's running late. Um, before we even, break into it, man, because I believe this is a solid project. I think everybody out there should be tuning in,
Hmm.
to this project, not just for this project, but tuning into you as an artist. I believe, like just to come off the gate.
Yeah,
I think you work hard, man. I think you're a great artist, man. I think you listen to a lot of people, a lot of your peers, and you respect a lot of their opinions. And I see
yeah.
you working hard in that booth, man, coming back for more and more, with more and more heat, and
Hmm.
like just addressing, a better you on the mic in a sense. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And I gotta respect that you respect the craft of hip hop, and there's not a lot of rappers, MCs out there. They rather just follow the patterns.
Not
You
me.
know what I'm saying? And I see that you like that 5 to 9 elements of hip hop. Like you into that. You know what I'm saying? So I,
Mhm.
I I get that. So before we talk about the new releases, um give everybody some feedback. You've been on the show before, but give somebody some feedback on who REIN is first of all. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into the album.
I mean, like, if you just now following my music journey, I'm a battle rapper by nature. And I was always told that a battle rapper cannot make records, records that can chart or records that mean something to people because they know we punchline heavy and scheme heavy. So I got away from that and I was like, I can do all of it. So that was my thing. So I just went ahead and like put my pen put my pen down to like showed everybody like, yo, I can make this kind of record. I can make that kind of record. I can do that too. Oh, he rapping that way. I can do that too. There is no cadence. There is no type of record that I can't rap or I can't make. I just choose to do what I'm doing because this is I make music for the people that I know are gonna support me. I don't say fans, I say supporters. So I make music for the people that support me. And my way of thinking is 8 billion people on the planet. So out of that 8 billion, it's gotta be like a million people that love the type of stuff that I love or like what I make. I just gotta reach them and find them. So that's how I think, man.
No, 100%, man. And thanks for the introduction.
Hmm.
Flint, Michigan, right?
Flint, Michigan, bro. But I
Man,
rep
like
Detroit too. I rep Detroit.
yeah, I know, like, but every time I hear Flint, Michigan, you know who I think about?
The Wall.
Blaze it up, button. You know what I'm saying? Those are my dudes, man. But let's get into the It's Friday, so I'm gonna talk about some new releases real quick.
Let's go.
Hopefully, SP, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to stall a little bit so she can come on. We can talk about this album, but um, these are some of the albums that I that I at least heard or listened to today. I didn't listen to everything.
Yeah.
And you know, for anybody that's watching or checking this out, now if your record ain't out here and it came out today, like, you gotta relax. I didn't get to it or listen to it. So put it down in the comments and promote your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it
Right.
that way.
Right.
But number one is Graph
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
38
Got
Special, fully
Yeah.
produced by 38 Special, called Art of Words.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been kind of waiting for this because I think I like Graph, and Graph's one
That's
of my
my guy.
favorite artists out there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
That's
he's
my
just a
guy,
good,
bro.
yeah, he's a good dude. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He's super cool, bro. Easy to talk to. We supposed to be working sometime in the near future, but I thought the project was dope. I wasn't for sure if every I wasn't for sure if the project was all new verses because like one of the joints I had heard before, but it was over another beat on one of his previous
Yeah,
projects.
yeah, that's funny
So,
because you did listen to it. That's funny because I was listening
yeah,
to it too, and I go, wait, it's the one with Conway on it, right?
yeah. So I
Yep.
was wondering. I said, well, maybe 38 Special heard it and was like, I want to do a beat up under it. But I'm one of the type of dudes, and I do this with my own music. If I put something out for the public,
Yeah.
once you hear it, I don't want to hear I don't want to hear another beat under it. I want to hear it the way that it came out first. So however you give it to me that first way, that's going to be the way I remember it. But he redid it with another beat, which is cool and it's got a nice vibe. But the way he did it the first time with the first beat, that one can't be topped.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I'm glad you caught that because I wasn't gonna talk about it unless somebody says so. I'm glid you brought it up because it's something
Yeah,
that stuck out to me when I heard the project, and I was like, wait a minute. And I had to rewind and going, wait a minute, this ain't the original one, is it? And I'm like, wait a minute, I heard this verse, then I heard Conway's verse. I'm like, I heard this version, and then I was like thinking the same thing. Like, did they just remake it? Like, what's going on? They was in love
right,
with the song.
right.
But it is what it is, man. Like I like the original version too. So
Yeah, and it's no it's that's not a ill.
no dig at
Yeah,
38 or
yeah.
anybody.
It's
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
dig at 38 because we all know how 38 give it up. That's not a dig at Graph. We know how he
yeah.
give it up. I respect both them dudes, both they craft, they pens and everything, bro. I just like the original better. And me, that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. So
Oh, 100%, man.
yeah,
100%. The second album, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was gonna come out this soon, but Black Thought got another joint, man. Fully produced by I say Michael's Affair.
yeah,
Glorious Game. It's a tough project, man. I gotta get back to it. I only listened to it once. I gotta get back into it. You know, he's like, I always joke around, say lyrical miracle, mess around, but you really gotta like tap into him and to kind of break down this stuff before you like get a grasp of what the record's about. So
right,
I can't comment on it yet. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Um,
I gotta listen to it. When I listen to Black Thought, that's nothing I can digest in one day. I
yeah,
gotta
that's some
listen to
yeah,
that in sections and really break it down because Black Thought is so bar heavy and he's dope with the double and triple entendres. You really got to listen to him. So that's one of the joints I got to listen to a few more times before I can give my opinion on it. But just on the surface, off the top, the shit's fire.
yeah. It is. No,
His,
it's good. It's good.
his intro tracks or track number one always be crazy. So
Yeah.
yeah,
He's always diving in, man. Like head first.
right
He
away.
ain't playing. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um, Number three is Nicholas Craven and Mike Shadow Moses.
I haven't heard
Um,
it yet. I'm not familiar.
it's like 7 songs or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't even want to get into the debate of what's the EP because I'm getting the artists are making products smaller and smaller and saying their
Yeah.
albums. I'm like, y'all bugging. But
Well, look, a EP, and they can't change it. You can't just make up something new. A EP is the number of songs and or the time limit of what you have to offer. So you can do 20 songs, but if it's all under 15 minutes, it's an EP in my book. Or
yeah.
do if you do 5 songs, but it's 60 minutes worth of listening to, it's only 5 songs. It's an EP. So it's a combination of the number of songs and the listening time that you're getting. So for me, 8 songs is an album, you know.
So seven, yeah, that's what I say. That's what I say too. I say eight songs.
You drop 8 songs, it's an
eight
album.
solid record. It can't be like 8 songs that's like a minute and a half. I get
Yeah,
mad.
yeah.
And
It's
then
8
it'll
songs.
fall under that category of an EP because it might be 15 minutes or less.
Yeah, 8
You know
songs is the album. And to me, if you 30 minutes or under, it's an EP. But 30 minutes to me still sound like an EP. But if it's 30 minutes or under, it's an EP. Once you get to the 45 minute, you at album status. So
yeah, I be thinking that too. Like, you know, I got the old school mentality. I grew up in the, you know what I'm saying, in the 80s and 90s. And you know, those LPs, man, were like an hour and some change all the time. You know what I'm saying? And if they ever did do an EP, you know, they made sure there was like, and some of these people, some old school artists EPs are longer than people's albums nowadays. So I don't even want to get into that.
Right.
Let's get it. Let's go. Number 4 is Dead Prez. It's always a time like this. Just heard it one time. Didn't really get into it yet like that. I think it's like 10 tracks or something like that, 8 tracks. Yeah. I gotta get back into it. I had some solid records on there. So I was really into number 5, Dinner Party. Is it Enigmatic Society? Lord, you know what I'm saying? So I was listening to that. It's like really soulful, smooth, and it was like it's the same reason. You know, last week I went outside to go see an R&B concert, and then my boy was like, "Yo, you going to see the hip hop one?" I'm like, "Nah, dog. All I do is listen to hip hop. I'm going to listen to El DeBarge. That's what I'm going to see. I'm going to pay for El DeBarge, Tony. You know what I'm saying? Cut Close, Silk. You know what I'm saying? Right. People like that. I want to go see that. Like, so like sometimes I get away from hip hop, and like when I Dinner Party came at a good time, so I was listening because last week I told you I listened to a lot of albums, and so this Dinner Party album is pretty smooth. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody on that. Number 6, man, Willie the Kid, another wordsmith, man.
Willie the Kid, crazy. His pen is incredible.
Yeah, and then V Dawn on the beats. Come on, man. So
V Dawn always go nuts, bro.
Blue Notes too.
Yeah.
I spent it once or twice, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting back to this. But yeah, man, just some quality music that came out that I got to tap back into. You know what I'm saying?
I always support Willie the Kid projects, bro. I spoke to him here and there. You know, we got each other numbers or whatever. But I always support Willie the Kid music. Just one, because he's from Michigan, so he home team. But I just think Willie the Kid is dope. Like, I like JR and Willie the Kid like the same. I think they pens are lethal. They deliver their bars in a different stratosphere.
That comparison's okay. I gotta probably go back to. I see what you're saying. Okay.
They don't rap. Look, they don't rap the same.
No. I'm not saying the same, but I'm saying when you say that pen game is.
But they both make you think about what they saying.
They're saying.
Yeah. The boys, they pen is lethal, and me being a rapper and doing what I do, like on some real shit, I be striving to come up with punches and metaphors like they come up with, but I haven't reached that yet. But I'm working towards it.
Yeah, that's why I said in the beginning, man, it's something about who you are, man, as an artist, man. That's why, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I could talk to you, or someone else could talk to you, or anybody. They talk to you, you bug out. We enjoy this music, but you take it so serious, and you don't mind. And it's not criticism. It could be something like, you know, I could be like, oh man, the second bar. You know, I'm not saying I talked to you and said this, but I'm just saying, like, if I make an example, if I was to say to you, like, yo, the second bar on track 2, you know, could have been longer or something, you'd be like, oh, word? Like, and then, like, maybe, like, the next album, you'd be like, yo, check, you heard that second bar? You heard that? You know?
Right.
You're that type of artist, be like, yo, I'm about to get better now because of this. I'm not, I'm stepping up I'm stepping up my game. It's not because, I'm not going to be like, oh, man, going in the closet, in the corner, you know what I'm saying? You're like, yo, what? You're like, oh, yeah?
Nah,
like,
bro.
Challenge.
With me, it's still sharp as steel. So if somebody give me some information, I'm gonna use it to the best of my ability. So I'm a sponge. If I'm in the studio, I'm soaking up everything. Just the other day, I was privy to be with Royce the 5'9" and Knox from the Olympics, and just the knowledge of what they know and the stories and everything. I didn't even talk. I just sat there and just let them tell their stories of their journey in music, and I soaked it all in. So I just, you know what I'm saying? I just,
See, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying. You're
yeah.
an artist that absorbing the information. You're not just like I'm the man. Like
Mm-mm.
you know what I'm saying. Like that you got this levels to it, and it's
Yeah,
like you know what I
definitely.
mean. You
Yeah,
can't just be like come out the gate and just you know what I'm saying because hip hop is known to be like rappers you gotta say you're the best. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, but I do like that flavor that people do like they do have their chest out as cocky because it's gonna
yeah,
make this
yeah.
stuff
I mean,
sound more confident. You
like
know what I mean?
outside of the booth, I'm a student of the game. I learn and I try to get better. But when I go in the booth, bro, I feel like I'm the best ever. So and
100%.
and if I don't convey that, then nobody will buy into what I'm trying to sell them. So
Yeah,
yeah,
100%. All right, man. I ain't waiting too long, man. I don't know what's going on with SP, man. But anyway, this is the THHC podcast, episode 133.
yeah.
Rain, we're talking vintage season 4, man.
Let's go.
Let's get right into it, man. We're gonna go back and forth, man. We're gonna trade verses in a sense and talk about each record, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said before, I even get into it, man. Like, man, you go back and forth. Like we also have each other's phone numbers, and we kind of conversate once in a while.
Yeah.
And and I remember you talking about this project, prior to it, even
I told you. I told you.
coming out or whatever, right? Months ago, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Hey, go Rain, dog. Rain talking that shit again, right?"
I told you.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you can't back it up. So like, it's not like I was like, "Oh, here go this." I was like, "Yeah," like excited at the same time. And I remember you was like, "Yo, let me. I'm gonna hit you with it." I said, "Nah, I want to be a fan. I want to when it come out, I want to hear it." So
yeah, I was
that's
gonna
what
give it to
happened.
you early. I was gonna give it to you early, but
And I was like, "Nah."
I'm gonna just say it. I believe that this is the album of the year. If not, it's an album of the year contender. And the only reason it wouldn't reach that status is because I don't have a machine behind me like other artists to put it in front of everybody. But this body of work right here, I don't care if you drop before me, the same day, or after me in this year. I got it.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. That's
Yeah.
what I like because I know when an artist does put a good body to work together, they should have that confidence no matter what. That's when I respect the
Hey, and
rapper, singer.
that's no knock on anybody else. That's no knock on any of my peers because when Mickey Factz heard the album and I told him the same thing. When he heard it, he hit me back and was like, I see why you feel that way, bro. This is crazy. He was like, yeah, I gotta agree with you. So that's it, man.
Yo, man. Let's get into it, man.
Mm-hmm.
But Rain, man, vintage season 4.
We on the fourth one. This the
On
fourth
the
and
fourth
final
one,
one.
man. And yo, this one makes you go back and listen to the others. That's all I gotta say, man.
I did that on purpose. I
But
named it season 1 through 4. So
yeah.
you a new
So people
fan.
go, oh, let me go check the other joint.
Exactly. So if
Yeah.
you got season 3, you got to go back to 1. If you on 4, you got to go back to 1. If you on 2, you going back to 1. If you on 1, you like how many other ones did he do after this? You know what I'm saying? I did that on purpose.
No, that makes sense, man. This came out April 7th, 2023.
Yep.
51 minutes, 52 seconds, basically 52 seconds of strong material, man. Number one, it's really, was it Armand de Brignac? Is it Brignac?
Armand de Brignac.
Brignac. I was funny because I was trying to I was like, yo, man, I know I'm gonna mess up the last word because it's basically Ace of Spades, but it's like that's the real name of it is Armand.
Yeah,
and I remember even I get I don't pronounce things all well all the time like everybody, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people have struggling with words, but
yeah.
So I like being challenged when I'm reading though. So I remember reading this, I go, I should know the name of this champagne, right? So I even went online and was like, what's the pronunciation of this thing? And I remember like it's like this guy goes on there. It's like these loose YouTube clips, and they tell you how to pronounce it. And the guy says, "Don't pronounce the D," and he kept saying, "Don't pronounce the D on Armand," right? And I just remember that part, and I never went back to it. This is like when I first like listened to the album, like probably a week ago.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, and then I'm like, I'll remember it. I forgot the last word.
Some people pronounce the G, some people don't. They say Brignac or Brignac, but I just say Brignac.
Yeah, Brignac. So Armand de Brignac.
Yeah.
This is produced by Matrix.
Yeah.
And this is your actual first single, and you got a video to it, so y'all go check out that video.
Yep.
So I say expensive. What's that?
I said, yeah, the video going up right now too.
That's what's up, man. That's what it should do, man. So on number one, I say expensive champagne equals expensive flow from REIN. A bit braggadocious, but informative on getting the bag as well. That ace of spades flow, like, and this is what I like about how you create music, like. And I forget another artist was saying this recently. I can't remember who, but they was saying how like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about my watch, but at the same time, I'm gonna give you some facts on how to get this watch.
How to get it, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like, yo, I got 6 jobs, or I sell shirts, or I do something on the side, or
exactly,
I got a business, or I own 3 houses. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just I got the watches, bling bling. It ain't just like the bling bling songs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo,
that's never me. That's never me. That's never me.
Yeah. So talk about number one, man. First single.
Like you said, bro. Like when I heard the beat, I was like, my co-producers played the beat, and he didn't know where to go with it, and he was like, I don't know what else to do with it. I said, bro, the beat done. Give it to me. So he shot it to me. I looped it up and I rapped over it just as is. I just got an ear for the beats, man, and I knew what I was gonna do. So when I played it in the car on my way to the studio, the hook popped out in my head. My ace of spade got I need a bottle with an ace on it or whatever. So when I got to the studio, I was like, well, what can I rap about that's gonna go with that? So I'm big on attention grabber. So I said the attention grabber first to get your attention. And then I ran into the financial literacy. And that was inspired by Mickey Factz when he did his freestyle Funk Flex talking about financial literacy. I think I had just heard that like the day of or the day before. So that's why I rapped about that.
I like that, man. And I like the way you give props to people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and because like you got to think about this, man. I always tell people, man, the wheel was already being invented, man. Every year they just put different threads on it and say it's a new wheel. You know what I'm saying? So like,
right.
They never give credit to the original dude who did the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, yo, for you to say, yo, this record was, you know what I'm saying, like, kind of inspired from another artist. I like that, man. Shout out to Mickey Factz, man.
Yeah. That's my guy. So
yeah, man. Hey, shout him out, man. You know what I'm saying? Number 2 was called Rooftop, man. Okay. Producer Aries. I'm gonna say Earth, right? You gotta know.
Yeah, Aries Earth.
Okay. I'm like looking at it going.
Yeah, so people who follow my music journey, they might think he's a new producer. He rebranded himself. So it was Nomads. Now he's Aries Earth. And he's been going through some difficult stuff in his home life, so he rebranded himself or whatever. But
real name Jason Mass, right?
That'd be crazy. Yep, Jason Mass. Yep, that'd be crazy, bro.
Nah, it is, man. Like that's what I said. This project is this project got something, man, especially with the beats, with the rhymes, the features. So number 2, Rooftop, Aries Earth. I said REIN tapping. No, I want to say REIN tapping. REIN rapping top tier bars along with his access to reach rooftop level. Production top notch. And I'm sure Fred the Godson is super proud of REIN's passion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because like, you know, you did a bar with, you know, talking about Fred. And you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to shout him out in that, and you know, R.I.P. rest easy.
Rest in heaven, Fred the Godson.
Fred the Godson. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? So this one is another standout, and it, you know, it got my attention, like you said, with the record. and then what you're saying in it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then of course I had to take that not the borrow, but the the at least the reference from Fred, because that's another hero of mine in hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That whenever I hear his name, I'm shouting it. You know what I'm saying? So what's
Fred,
up with number 2, rooftop, man? Was you on the rooftop writing this, man? You know what I'm saying?
nah, man, just the beat made me feel like you at that upper echelon, that top tier, that Ace of Spade of rap. You know what I'm saying? That top notch shit. So that's why I said the Fred the Godson bar, because I respect his pen and what he do so much. When that was like the first, he was the first industry person that I worked with, if I can say that, that validated what I was doing. When he called me on the phone, it was like, "Yo, you nice, your pen dope," and I'm thinking like, "Bro, do you know who you are? You know what you be doing? You on my phone? I'm nobody. You telling me my shit nice, and I be striving to be like you. You telling me I'm nice? That's why I said it. And if anybody don't believe me, I got the receipts in my phone still. When he passed away, rest in heaven, I still got his text messages and emails, and I go back and look at them sometime just for the motivation. So when he told me, like, he always would call me King. He'd be like, "Peace, King," whatever. He'd be like, "Yeah, you nice, King. Keep it going, man. The beats, this, that." So I just kept it from there, bro. That's how I carry it. Once he told me, I was like, "All right, I'm here." When he told me that, I was like, "I'm here, bro. Ain't no looking back."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. To get a stamp of approval from somebody. That's what's funny, because like it's like if I was a rapper and he called me, I'd do the same thing. Like, yo, you know who you are? Like, yeah, Fred the God said, like,
Yeah.
But I heard he was so humble and so grounded. And I'm not to say I didn't want him to get famous, you know what I'm saying? But him being in that lane kept him like hungry, man. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the best that's ever did it, that that has passed recently.
He one of them dudes, bro. He one of them dudes.
Nah, 100%.
Yep.
Let's go to number 3, man. Cadavers featuring RJ Payne, man. I heard this single's getting crazy play. Produced by P.A. Dre. So you on a P.A. Dre beat, man. P.A. Dre's he's a problem, man.
He is.
So I say P.A. Dre is just different, you know what I'm saying, on the sounds. REIN killing off the competition, werewolf style. RJ Payne is a different breed when he raps. The Wolf and Leatherface put in work, man. Like, I'm like, yo, this is another one I was excited for, because that's what I said. I wanted to hear it as it came out. Like, when you was like, I'm like, yeah, no, I want to hear it. I want to come out. So when I saw my RJ Payne, I'm like, P.A. Dre. I'm like, I gotta hear this one. Where I went number 3. Tell me about that joint.
So I hit P.A. Dre up and I told him I needed a joint. He sent me like a batch of beats, like maybe 5. And I think that was like the second joint I listened to. And once I heard it, I said, "Yo, I need RJ Payne on this one." He was like, "Yeah, we can do it." He said, "But you gotta rap. And this is so me and RJ Payne got other records, but this is the first time I ever rapped with RJ Payne. So when you heard me and him on Quill, that was after we did this. Before that, this is the first time I ever rapped with RJ Payne. And PA, yo, you gotta go, because RJ don't be playing. I was like, "All right, bro, I got you." So I dropped it and I sent the rough over to him, and he was like, "I don't know, man. I don't know." I said, "Bro, wait till it's mixed." So I sent him the mixed version, and then Larry Tan, that's the RJ Payne manager. I hit him up. I said, "I got a record over there. It's in your email right now." RJ got it, and they played it, and I heard the Leatherface come out in his voice when he heard what I did. So I knew what it was gonna be. So when he sent me the record, I was like, "Woo!" I knew what that was. I knew what it was. I knew what it was, bro.
And we actually had me and you actually had this conversation on the phone recently. We was talking about how we like when features come on certain people's albums and try to outshine the artist, because that's what they're supposed to do. Like, if you featuring on somebody's album, That's the only time you got to shine, so people can be a fan of you.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't somebody try to, I guess, outperform you, out rap you in a good way, in a competitive way, not being mean spirited and that, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
If I put a feature on my album, or I'm featuring an album artist, I want you to come on there and get busy. I don't want a mediocre verse. I want you to get busy, and it just makes the record better. You know. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Shout
RJ went crazy on that joint, man. Salute to RJ. Mickey Factz did on the live we did the other day. Mickey Factz was like, "Yo, RJ Payne, he tried to get you up out of there." I was like, "Hey, that's what he do. Hey, you can't stop that."
No, 100%. And you know, when I was talking to someone else about your album, you know, it was funny because I was like, people are like, "Oh, RJ Payne probably got the best verse." I was like, to be honest, no, he don't. Not on the album, but I mean, he comes close to it. RJ Payne's ripping it. He's killing it. RJ Payne's RJ Payne. Like, you know what I'm saying? What
you can't do nothing with that. You got to
do what? He's gonna be top. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna cook.
But it's about your preference. And I said, yo, to be honest, like the best feature I thought was, you know what I'm saying? I say it now, I thought it was Mickey Factz. But I just, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that's just me, you know what I'm saying? But you know, as the features that came on here, you know what I'm saying?
So
but,
so on that record, so on that record in particular, you think my pen held up next to RJ?
Yeah. So that's why when I think I was talking to you or someone else, I said, yeah, I don't think like, you know, these features came on and ate up REIN. I think they made sure REIN was like, oh shoot, okay. And then you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you had the verse before or after, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how like y'all did it, but you know what I'm saying? I think like, you know, they probably heard your verse like, all right. And then they, you know what I'm saying, grabbed their pen, was like, I gotta get in too. Because I think they respect your pen, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's not a they wouldn't be on the album if they didn't respect your pen, because I already know
exactly
these days, especially these artists that's featured on your stuff, they don't just feature on everybody's stuff.
Right. Hey, can I take a brief intermission real quick, bro?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Hold up.
Yep, go ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let me just real quick, but like I was telling people, certain artists, and especially these artists, let me tell you these artists he got on here real quick. So like you said RJ Payne. RJ Payne don't rap on everybody's project. You just don't. Like, he don't just be like, yo, I'm rap, like I'm taking the dollar, I'm rapping on anybody's project. He don't do it. Who else is featured on here? You got JR. JR don't feature on everybody's project just for the check. Like, he's not like, yo, I need a check. Boom. He's not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just don't feature. I'm just like, you know, filling in the gap. Time. But like, I'm just saying, a lot of these rappers on here, they don't just they ain't trying to just get, they want the check, but they ain't trying to just get the check. They want to like, they're gonna rap with you because they like you and respect your pen.
Yeah. And I can hear you when I was in the other room, but now like RJ Payne get busy, bro. And it's just I really like to work with people in my peer group or in this atmosphere that we in, that I really respect their pen. And I reach out to them all the time. And I reached out to RJ Payne before his status is what he is now. So back when he was rapping in his car on his breaks from Target, that's when I was reaching out to him. So that's our relationship. That's why I can reach out to him, because it was genuine. Before he was big, I was reaching out to him like, yo, you crazy with it.
And that's probably why y'all got that relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
SP says the links don't work. SP, I sent you the links again. I don't know. I mean, you know, I sent them to you twice. I don't know if I even sent you the link that when it was live. I sent you the link when it was live. So I don't know why those are not working. But
it worked for me.
Yeah. So you know, I got to continue. Bless your heart, SP. All right, man. So let's go to number 4, Snakes, man. This is Aries Earth again.
On
the joint, man. The track is smooth as a snake's slither. But REIN is referring to his poison and venomous ex-friend, man. You know, doing him dirty like mud, man.
Yeah.
I like. Is she here? Like, I don't know. She look like she just. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if she just locked this. I just heard the dupe. Somebody's in the green room. But anyway, so when I heard this one too, I was like, it's funny because I was like, snakes. I want to do a snake reference, but then I was like, what's smooth like a snake? You know what I'm saying? Besides a slither. But then I started looking up snakes. Now I'm like looking up snakes. It's called smooth snakes. Now I'm like researching snakes and like now I'm excited like a kid again. I forgot all about the album. I said, let me get back to the album. But it was like it was funny because like boys and snakes, men and snakes. Let's talk about snakes. So it's funny. But let's talk about this record, snakes, man. But, let's talk about it.
What you want to talk about, man? I burned them. What you want? His ashes. What we doing?
No, that's what I'm saying.
That it could have got worse than what I did on it because of the battle rapper part of me. It could have got a lot worse, but I chose to just do it the way that I did it because I didn't want to over exaggerate nothing. I wanted to tell everything truthfully, or my truth, which is our truth, because everybody that's close to the situation, they know what it was. So I tried to be as accurate as possible and still make it rhyme. And those bars are like daggers, bro. Like, he probably gonna hear it, and those bars are like daggers. He'd never be able to take them off his back.
Nah, I mean, you can tell it's a true story or it's like reality, and it's like it is what it is, man. You got friends and foes or whatever they become. Like it's like it happens, man. I had friends for 20 plus years, some 15 years, whatever it was, and we just grew apart. And I'm pretty sure if I was rapping, you know what I'm saying, I'll be throwing some daggers at them too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Originally, I had a feature on the record, right? But I decided to take the feature off because not that his verse wasn't dope, but I felt like it took away from what I was doing, and I felt like I crafted it well enough where that one verse did what I wanted it to do. So that's why I did it with just one verse.
That's what's up. Shout out to Jeff real quick in the chat, man. Salute, man. What's up, SP? It's working? You good?
Man, I've been trying to get here for 30 minutes.
Yeah, but
literally just been clicking the button back.
Her audio off.
Yeah, your audio is off a little bit. See if you can correct that. Jeff says salute to Rizane.
What up, Jeff? Go download the album, stream it, buy it, whatever you gotta do and support that, bro.
Oh, yo, Jeff is Jeff's my man. Like he's like through here, I met a lot of people, man, that I gotta have a beer with. You know what I'm saying? I use that term loosely because like I don't really drink that much no more. But you know what I mean? Like go at least have some tea with or something, chill, man. And
hey, it's cool. Like it's cool if SP can't join in on this interview. We can rock out just me and you, bro. It's good. Like I'm not upset about that. We can rock it this way, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if she can get through. She can't get through. We gonna continue, man. You know me, I gotta continue, man.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff. Oh, snap. Mr. Malik's in the building.
Taj, what up? I'm gonna send you a record, Taj. I got something for you for the next album. I already got something for you. I just gotta lay it down, bro.
Mr. Malik, Taj Malik, y'all go listen. That's another artist y'all need to check in tune with.
Taj pen crazy.
Yeah, you got a crazy pen, man. Like I've been like, yo, Jeff still talking about the bed or some tea. Yo, nigga, I need some tea right now, Jeff, man. I'm getting over a sickness, man. You know this Boston weather. He from Dartmouth, Mass, so he know like it was probably 15 degrees yesterday. Now it's 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy, dog. Like, come on, man. Yeah. SP, you sound good because we gotta continue, man. We're going to number 5.
She froze up, bro.
Yeah, something's going on, man. I'm gonna just remove her real quick just to keep going, man. If she clears up in the thing below, I'll see if she can come back on or something. All right, man. Let's go to number 5, man. Chevron III, man.
Yeah.
Ferris Earth, man, back on the boards. Now, welcome to REIN's car show, man. Track is butter, like the interior leather. REIN makes you a fan of the chromed out whips with bars as smooth as the candy paint coating, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like this joint, another one. I'm like, and I'm not a car guy. It's funny because like a lot of my friends that they got the car, they got everything. They go crazy. I'd be like, I still got like my old car. They be like, yo, when you get a new car? I'm like, I don't know. My daughter got a new car. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and she be laughing at me. I'm like, yo, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but you make me a fan of like, I don't mind going to car shows and seeing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing this stuff. I love, like, I'm an architect by heart, so I love seeing beautiful things. So like, so I love cars, but I just don't like. I don't even know if I ever got rich, but I might spoil myself, get something crazy. But the Chevron would be. That's one of them cars that's those are classics, man. And that's something that I probably would get something like that if I could afford it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
talk about it. Number 5.
I'm a car guy, bro. I love cars. It don't matter if you ride a low rider, if you ride in slabs, if you on the tuners like Fast and Furious. It don't matter if you in the trucks. I like it all. I don't care what you're doing. If you customize your car, I know what it takes to get it there. And I'm just a fan of it. You know what I'm saying?
SP gonna stay in the audience. Thanks for your support, SP, man. She gonna get the sound right, clarity. She's having trouble with the video. Let's get back into the video. Let's get back into the audio, actually, man. Let's get back into the album. Number 6, man, Blackberry, produced by you, right? Produced by REIN. Okay, man. I keep forgetting that he's producing too. He's out there, man. Y'all, his price is about to go up. Y'all get those beats, man.
Yeah.
But so number 6, Blackberry, man. We have a Black woman's anthem right here, man.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Track has a vintage sound, while REIN bows down to all the Black women, the queens out there, man. Darker the berry, sweeter the juice, man. This is one of those times you can use that term, man. I like this track, man. Like it gives you versatility about, you know what I'm saying, that you can be in love and you can love a Black woman. You're giving that credit back to, not just, the women you might be dating, but people's mothers and aunts and people, the women that really raise us and should get that credit. You know what I'm saying? Right.
So I gotta correct you. It's not a bow down. I don't bow down to women. I'm bigging them up. So in my music, I don't call women bitches and hoes and shit in my music. You can never find me saying that in none of my music, and you never will. I feel like it's so much negativity, especially with our women, but just women in general. And when you get a female rapper, they out there, all they doing is clapping ass and all that wild shit. Is nothing sophisticated and sexy. So this was my way to counteract all that bullshit. I want to put women in a good light.
What you think when I say bow down, it's a negative term?
No. Like, not the bow. Like when you say I was bowing down to, I'm saying like we kings, bro. So we not bowing down. We bigging them up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's the way you use the term. So like when I say bow down, don't you think the kings of Africa once in a while bow down to their queens? You know what I'm saying? Not all the time because they're kings, but I'm saying like it's not like a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Just like we get our day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not qualified to speak on it, so I don't know. I'm just saying for me.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, and even in our real lives, man, like, like this, every girl I had dated, like when I use the term loosely, it's not like I'm actually going down to her feet and bowing down. Who's doing that shit? Nobody's doing that shit. I'm just saying, like, it's just a way to interpret that we respect these queens out here, these ladies out here, and we just give them props. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me personally, I wouldn't use the term bow down. I would just use I really wouldn't know what to say offhand, but I just think it's like a big up, you know what I'm saying? Because we kings, bro. So, and it's a big up, like you elevating them, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. It's not a bow down, it's an elevate, you know what I'm saying? From my perspective, but I understand what you're saying, and I get it.
Yeah, I get your way too. That's why, like, a lot of people, when they do have discussions, like, they never get to the final conclusion because the terms, they're just using them different.
Yeah.
Jeff says you're right. clapping ass like Ice Spice and Cardi B.
I'm
Yo,
done. Jeff Wallace.
Jeff Wildin', man. Yo,
Jeff
I heard,
Wildin'.
but yo, just the he ain't wrong, but you might want to say Ice Spice and what's the name, Nicki Minaj, because I heard they got did a remix, or they about to come out with a video, or
Look,
and that's all you know what's gonna be in it.
Look,
all it is gonna be.
And let me say this:
cheeks and come on, man.
I like female rappers, but I don't like the mainstream female rappers. Like, because all you get is all the sexual references and the stripper references and all that stuff. I like female rappers that get on there and go. I like Love the Genius, Shay Nor, Rhapsody, Snow the Product,
yeah.
Rappers like that, you know what I'm saying, that get on there and really gonna rap and really put their pen down. When they do the whole sexual thing, it's cool if you get like 1 or 2 joints like that, but the whole album, you ain't told me nothing about you. All you did was slide down a strip pole for 45 to 60 minutes. You ain't gave me nothing.
But besides, and you gotta, and a lot of women be like, oh, men do it, yeah, but you don't hear men on the entire album talking about my big dick. Like who's doing that? Like what man is just going around like the whole album? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. Some of the early Royce was my gun and my dick. I'm just joking.
But you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like no one's just going around. Like, stop making excuses out there. It's what the record industry is making you do.
Yeah, and
they saying that's what's selling. They like, you want $1 million? The chick's like, yeah, clap your booty, yeah. Like, I mean, that's all. That's what's going on, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
Nah, man.
So
I don't know. I just look at it different.
Huh?
Yeah, Snow is fire.
Yeah, Snow is fire. I mean, 2 Live Crew, yeah, they rapped about women. They wasn't rapping about themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, let's go back to the project, man. There was 7 Flowers, man, produced by REIN and Matrix, man. The soulful track opens up REIN to highlight the gentleman in his what I say? Oh, to highlight 3 gentlemen. I'm sorry. This crazy track opens up to highlight 3 gentlemen in his life that mean so much to him. We need more songs like this in hip hop. This song got me respecting you more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gives you a broader range. It makes me go, yo, REIN, this is crazy. Like, you don't hear records like this.
Okay.
And then you don't hear records like this put together this well. So for you to talk about 3 individuals, men, and basically say I love you, basically to all 3 of these men on record.
I do love them. They're my brothers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's dope alone in itself. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to highlight you and give you praise to that one right there.
Appreciate that, man.
All day. So Flowers, that's dope, man. So where was you going on number 7, Flowers, man?
I was like, when I heard that beat, it just made me reminisce on like me being in high school or doing shit with my homies and shit. So I just rapped about that. So I just spoke about like each verse I spoke about the first time that I met them in real life, and then I spoke about what I like about them and what I appreciate about them and some of the struggle that we went through. And I really couldn't fit it all into 16 bars because the record would be like an hour long. So I had to pick and choose what I spoke about within 16 bars. But I tried to just tell a story to give people a brief synopsis of who they are and what they mean to me.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Nah, like I said, it's a dope record, and you don't hear that a lot from artists, man. And I got to commend you, man, again, man, because it's just something that you don't hear a lot from, black men. You know what I'm saying? Showing more black love to other black men. You know what I'm saying? And,
I mean, but like you said, me and you, we speak off camera a lot of times, bro. You know my personality. I'm not an angry individual. You know what I'm saying?
Not to say
all the time or whatever.
Not to say you are. No, I'm saying.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just not an angry individual, bro. Like I show love. I have no problem showing love to anybody, especially like you, for instance. You reached out to me or however we connected, and you wanted to do an interview with me back when we did a couple albums ago, and I didn't know how many followers you had. I didn't know what your reach was. It don't matter to me. If somebody is willing to sit down with me and speak to me about the art that I'm creating, bruh, I'm gonna sit down with you. That's just me. It don't matter. And then I believe one day I reached out to you. I was like, bro, when you hit me up, you don't gotta talk to me about music all the time. We can talk about other shit, and that's what we do.
No, 100%, man. And SP says REIN is really becoming one of my favorite artists. He's been acting a damn fool on these albums. I love this album.
Thank you, SP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, SP, I'm gonna be your favorite. I'm gonna be your favorite rapper after my next album.
He's already talking about the next album, SP. I'm like, yo, will you stop talking, man? I'm listening to this one. Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start with number 8, man. Missing You, featuring JR and Ferris Blusa.
Ferris Blusa. Yeah.
Ferris Blusa. Is it Blusa?
Ferris
like,
Blusa. Yeah.
Like I know Ferris Bueller, but I mean, I'm trying to
do this is what I wanted you to hear, because when I told you I had the album of the year, you was like, quote, you open quote, you said, man, you must be on there talking about grandmothers dying and shit like that. You said that, and I was like, ooh, he hit it on
the head. yo, no, I remember that conversation. So this is funny, man. So let me talk about how I described it, though. That's funny that you said that. This is produced by REIN and Leland. So another heartfelt record that brings up emotions, right? The pour out some liquor record, to a certain extent. JR speaks, about his grandmother, and so does REIN, right? So I'm like, it's funny when I'm, dissected it. And shout out to Ferris as well, because he did his homework on the record and followed through. Records as such as are tough, and I commend you again. I commend everyone that can pull it off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And actually, not just stick to the script, but like have a heartfelt verse and have something that that gives you those goosebumps, those hip hop goosebumps. And Missing You, gave me that. And it's funny that we had that conversation before you said that. But yeah, I figured you had some grounded information on here that could make us kind of tear up if we had to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Missing You, number 8.
You said
let's talk about number 8, Missing You. Let's talk about it. It's your turn, man. We go back and forth.
What you want? I mean, it's just a record about my grandmother, bro.
Yeah.
Like I didn't plan on rapping about that, but when I heard the beat and when I was chopping the sample, that's all I could think about. So that's just it is what it is. And once I got done with chopping the sample, and rapping over it, I hit JR. I was like, yo, got something for you. And when he heard it, he like, this crazy. And he said he was gonna do the record in like 3 days. He sent it back like the same night. And then me and Ferris was supposed to do something. And I know Ferris, if y'all not hip to Ferris always tells stories about things in his life. So I knew that Ferris would get on there and cook too.
No, 100%, man. Both artists were dope. I was surprised to hear JR's verse not as, I don't want to say lyrical, but it was great that he had that story flow in him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You heard what he said. He said he got feelings and thoughts that don't get revealed in his art. However he said it. I'm probably fucked the bar up, excuse me. But he said it. Like usually he be so lyrical with it. And like I said, JR Pen is crazy. But he said he be having that other side to him that he don't always reveal in his art. And I was like, that.
But see, you brung that out in him, and or at least got him to maybe express himself, maybe or on record.
Yeah,
And you got to think about, like, when people start talking about artists, like, really, they start talking about their pen game because they it's more heartfelt, or they may be giving out some personal information that might help them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or might say, oh man, I lost my grandmother too, or I lost my, and then they be like, man, I feel this song. Like she said, she cried in the grocery store. So it's stuff like that. So you feel more closer to the artist.
It's a relatable record, bro, because one thing's for sure, either you haven't went through it, but you gonna go through it.
You're gonna go through it.
You have already been through it. So I mean, like I wrapped up what she say. Yeah. So she said she couldn't take it when her grandma passed away. I rapped about me not even having the strength to even go into the funeral, bro. I was in the car. Couldn't
yeah.
do it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, especially how and I think a lot of kids these days, they don't have a lot of grandmothers. When I say grandmother, when I say grandmothers,
you talking about that big
grandma,
that nana,
nanas, you know what I'm saying, all the memas and all that stuff. Like,
yeah,
you talking about the ones that would be in the kitchen for 12 hours cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, showing you love at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
While they sweat over, you know what I'm saying, hugging you, kissing you, doing puzzles with you, whatever.
Yeah.
And I had two of those grandmothers, and when they passed, I went crazy too. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go in the funeral. Well, I didn't want to see no. I didn't want to do that.
Nah,
I was
bro.
like, nah, she ain't dead. Nah, you know what I'm saying? So,
and you was around two of them. That just mean you was super blessed, bro. Because I know
two of them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People who ain't had one. Some people don't have one, and you had two. So you super blessed, bro.
And no, I know I am. And there was actual grandmothers. Like I got examples that, like, you know what I'm saying, that nowadays mothers are not grandmothers. You know what I'm saying? Like they're either too young, or they just like doing other things. They're not trying to be in that category.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, let's get off that.
Let's go to move on, bro. I'm about to start crying. Hey,
let's go to number 9, man. I Love Luv, man. Produced by REIN Matrix and Prentice Brown III, man. So this song will get REIN more female fans. Track gives you a Motown vibe, while REIN gives his girl goosebumps via record. REIN, aka Barry White, huh? You know what I'm saying? What's going on over here, man? Okay. I like number 9, man. Another standout track. You can tell, like, you got a range, you got different ranges, and this is why I said it's an album, because it's like it's giving me different sides of REIN. You know what I'm saying? Because every person is not the same. Every person is not one-sided. Every person has 40 sides in them, probably in their head.
Right. Right.
So let's talk about number 9, man.
Like I said, man, I'm not an angry individual, and I know like some of the new school rappers or whatever they doing, they might be a drill rapper. They give you an album, it be 10 songs to just murder. Like, are you hard? Hey, look, are you hard at 7 and pause? Are you thugged out at 6 in the morning till 6 in the evening? Like, you don't have a female, you don't have nobody in your life that you love. Like, you don't got no time to like
nobody, like mom's aunt, grandma, somebody died, like a dog, like a cat, something like.
Right, you just out on the block with the 30 out all day long, like come
all
on,
day with this, all day like this, walking around like a
right,
like a, you know what I'm saying, like
yeah. So nah, bro, it's a love record. It's a love record.
I like it, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's I grew up listening to LL Cool J from a young age. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll be trying to get my LL on, man. You gotta lick the lips.
Hey, don't worry about it, dog. I'm saying these ladies I ain't back. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to number 10, man. FM Radio, man. And this is one of these records that you know what I'm saying, just needs to be said every year, every couple months, some rapper say something like this. For real, not for real. FM Radio, Prentice Brown III, man. I'm sure many people think the radio is trash. You know what I'm saying? Production is stellar and gives REIN room to make quality songs. Mm-hmm. To be honest, I haven't heard a bad record on this album, period, yet. You know what I'm saying? Pass them flowers out to the production and the bars, man. And and you know, I just like the message of this record, of course. You know what I'm saying? F the radio, but F the radio, man. Like every if you listen to one radio station or all the hardest radio stations within an hour, you're gonna hear like the same records 4 or 5 times. Like, what is that? Like,
what is that?
It's still, and people are just programmed to keep listening to it. Like, dog, you're getting programmed right now. Like, dude,
Right.
like, you listen to the same
Right.
thing over and over again. That's
So,
cool. Like, whatever.
Right. So with FM radio, bro, it's just me. I think that I'm dope at doing abstract rap. So that's what I did. I didn't really have a destination. Usually when you listen to my music, it's a destination that takes you from point A to point B. This one, it was just random bars. I didn't want it to make sense because, and that's a metaphor, most of the music that I hear on the radio don't make sense. But I didn't have a point A to point B. I just want to rap some dope shit, make you think about some things, and then I brought it all together with the hook. Like, I really hate these songs on the radio. And then I'm saying, like, when I hear this trash ass shit on the radio, the stuff that I'm rapping about, this is what I'm thinking about while I'm listening to this garbage on the radio. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was.
No, 100%. It's funny because you say that because, like, I keep talking about, like, this was using real album mode on this project and how you put it together and choreograph this project. But, like, you know, of course, some of these, you know, maybe 1 or 2 of these records that you just kind of went in. Like, you was having fun, you just rap. And I could probably maybe put that in, I guess I was, in my mind, I was putting that in that category, but it's still, in my mind, it's a message.
Yeah.
In my mind, it's still like a record. Like, I don't care if you said it, you didn't get to the end or whatever. It was like, yo, I already know what he's trying to say. I already know. And it needs to be, said on, mountaintops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the radio.
Just random bars put together beautifully, and the hook is what brought it together. After I said all the random shit I said.
Nah, but it's still appreciated, man. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
Number 11, man, Inside Me featuring Al. Is it Khufu?
Khufu, yep. That's Royce the 5'9". That's Royce the 5'9's youngest brother.
Okay, that's what's up. Shout him out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is by REIN and Matrix, man. Love the messages and positive verses that are revolutionary, man. Solid production again, giving artists room to speak the truth through the record.
Okay.
Al Khufu did his hip hop homework with a dope verse, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's another feature on here that I was like, because I didn't even know it was Royce's brother. So I'm enjoying the music, enjoying the features. Like, yo, who this dude? This dude's dope.
Not he did the joint with me, City Life, from off of Venice 3.
Oh yeah, he is on that. I was listening. I was listening to Venice 3, I think 2 days ago or something like that. And I was like, yo, I keep forgetting how good this album is too. And I was like, yeah, I gotta remind myself that hopefully it comes up. You know what I'm saying? But man, just another fire song that got me, you know what I'm saying, thinking like, yeah, this is it. This is what I was talking about, man. Like, he's like really putting his foot in this pot this time, you know what I'm saying? Stirring it up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I did that. I did this record because, like, when I do my freestyles, I be gun bar heavy and stuff like that. And I just do that for the shock value, because you may be a new listener that's just hearing my music. So that's a way for me to get your attention so I can give you the medicine later on. And so when I do an album, I actually rap about real things, like what you're saying, and real, like, instances. And I'm giving you pieces of me so you can understand who I am and why I see things the way that I do. So this record right here, man, I think at the time, like, George Floyd had got killed and all that stuff. It was going through all that. So that's what made me make this record. That's why I was like, we kill each other for a chicken sandwich, but we won't touch a cow when they kneeling on us. Even if the blicky and reach, we never reach and bust it. Now make that make sense. Black on black crime because he drive a black Benz. For every Nipsey Hustle, it's an Eric Holder. They gave us Reaganomics, but we sold the coca. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually it's funny because, like, I don't quote a lot of bars. If I do, especially if I have the artist on, I'll be like, yo, you said something about some chicken sandwiches, like, but like that was the line. I'm glad you said that line, because that was the line that kind of stood out and got me going, like, yo, we are killing, because I was like, killing chicken. And I started remembering the chicken sandwich when it came out, whatever, from, was it Popeyes or something?
Yeah.
And people going really killing for the sandwich.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that's great. How you killing for a chicken sandwich, man?
So to give context to this album, I don't know if it's a good thing and a bad thing. This whole project was recorded two years plus ago, and I'm just putting it out now. But I felt like it was,
music.
I just felt like it was, yeah, I felt like it was a good project, and I still wanted it to be heard. And I knew what it was. I knew what I was sitting on.
Wow, timeless music. But I mean, the features are new though. The features are what, like this year, or was they you had the features before too?
No, the features happened when I did the records.
Oh, so like, oh wow, so you always want to ask like somebody like yourself. So if you so you do this 2 years ago. Say all these features are like, yo man, when they coming out, are these features?
I get that.
Yeah, like yo, what's up,
it'd be more from the producers. Like, yo,
yeah.
On this beat for a minute, man. I need to get it out here. I'd be like, bro, it's done. If I do a record with you, or if I get on your production, whoever the producers, and shout out to all my producers I work with. If I tell you I'm using the beat, it's coming out. I don't hold people beats and it never come out. I've never recorded a record that has never came out.
Nah, I get that, because producers are like, they're trying to get that, because they was like, they be like, yo man, I'm gonna sell the beat somewhere else or use this, you know what I'm saying? Other, I get it, yeah. So I get it.
I get the rights. I get the full exclusive rights and everything. So I'm not a rapper that has a hard drive with 2,000 songs in it. I don't believe in that. Whatever you hear when I record a record, I've said this before, whatever you hear on a project is what I have recorded. Now, on this project, it was 2 more songs that I didn't put on it. I decided to take them off to put on another project. But whatever you hear is what you get. Normally, I record songs linear, 1 through 10 or 1 through 8, or I might start at song 12 and then come back around. But I record linear. So what you hear is my process of what I made, and sonically it flows that way. I didn't record track 7, track 8, track 12, track 1, track 8. You know what I'm saying? I just record linear. So I recorded I recorded Grand Close at first on this project, then Armand de Brignac, and then I went through that way. And as I'm recording, I can hear what features I think need to be on it, and I reach out to them and I get them. That's it. It sounds crazy. Man. It sounds crazy, right?
No, that's fine. No, that's fine, because you gotta think about it, man. Like I'm gonna keep saying, time is music, man. There's only one way to put it, man. You know what I'm saying? SP said, man, she said she felt like she needed this album, so that's what's up. Yeah, man, and that's probably what it is. Like you said, this is a good time to put it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time is music. So you're like, but you could have put out 2 years ago. You put out last year. You could have put out. You know what I'm saying?
No, I had to put it out this year so I can make your top 5. You know, go back. Hey, I've been dropping freestyles. I've been dropping albums. I gotta make your list.
Freestyles. I got some questions, like real quick. Hopefully you got some time. But one of them is about lists. So let's go to number 12, man. Disfunction featuring Mickey Factz, man. And This Is Hip Hop. Another great producer, man. I like This Is Hip Hop. Producer is on point, kicking more soul than James Brown's Perm. I like how each record has, substance, value, and heart, right? REIN and Mickey Factz lay down incredible verses, man. They put function in dysfunction. Just a great record, man. This is another, like I told you, this is one of my favorite records. I mean, the album's great. And like I said, I think, if we did have to talk about what feature that kind of stood out, I thought Mickey Factz' verse, just maybe the way he raps, or just sticks to my ears more or something.
He went crazy, bro. On the whole,
let's talk about number 12, man.
Yo, Mickey went crazy. Shout out to Mick. I just talked to him. We actually gonna shoot the video for this. I just talked to him right before I hopped on this. We were just talking about it. But nah, bro, when he got into the tears bungee jumping off of his cheek, in my head, I said, I would have never thought to say nothing like that. That's why I like rapping with high-level lyricists. Yeah. They make me better. I need it so I can get better.
And that's why I keep saying I respect you as an artist, because you're not scared. You're not scared of these lyricists, man. You're not scared of these. You want to be in that group. You're like, I'm with y'all, yo. Look, make my pen sharper. Like, let's go, Bob. Let's go. Like you're not like, oh no, you know what I'm saying, and having like somebody lamer just so you can sound great on the album. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
bro.
joint.
No, I hang around rappers. I be up at Heaven Studios. I be with the rappers. I want to be around the rappers. So if you really got dope bars and I hear you, I don't care if you got one follower or a million followers. I'm gonna reach out to you. Now, whether you reach back, that's on you. But like, I respect if you got a dope pen, bro. I respect it. I just want to make the best possible music that I can make at the time.
No,
I'm
100%.
I'm not
100%,
I'm
man.
not I'm not on having a big ego and all that shit, bro. I'm so easy to work with. It's crazy.
No, 100%, man. Let's get the track 13, man. Fly Away, produced by Chuck Cross, man.
Yeah.
Who wishes to fly away, man? That's just my first question. So that's why I said, oh shit, who wishes to fly away? Like people with bad, conditions that develop, imaginations and creativity. Those are the ones that, like when I was a kid, I wanted to fly away. Who didn't want to fly away, right?
Yeah.
Track is smooth and relaxing, allowing REIN to, fly away literally. You know what I'm saying? So what's up with this track, man? Fly Away 13, man. This is a dope track too.
Dope, appreciate that. That was produced by my guy Chuck Cross. We've been trying to find something that was gonna work, and he sent me a bunch of records. And he's a dope producer, but when he sent me this one, I was like, okay, this gonna make the album? He like, you for sure? I'm like, yeah, send it to me. So I just got in the lab and tried to paint a picture of the background that I came from and why I wanted to be out of there so bad, and that's really it.
Not another song that's appreciated, man. You know what I'm saying? Another record that's what I'm saying. Like, and you put this together and choreograph what song goes with what song and what goes after each. I think it was choreographed well too, man.
Thank you.
Let's get to the last record, and I think I got some time for a couple questions, man. Hopefully, man.
Yeah,
14 grand closing, featuring Leland, man.
Yeah.
Produced by REIN and Leland.
Yeah.
So grand opening, grand closing. I got REIN gets to just get off some rap work on this one, man. Vintage 4 makes you go listen to the others. Leland came through with some tough rhymes as well. Just great record to close shop, man. Like it's I think this is one of those records I told you, like kind of like FM radio, but this was like probably one of the ones that you kind of just was like, yo, I'm on here, I'm rapping, nigga, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, throwing some bars, doing this, you know what I'm saying, so like having fun on it and just rapping, you know what I'm saying. So
that was me being a werewolf, man.
Yeah.
Me being a werewolf.
Yeah, you can put it that way.
The moon was out, bro. I just it was raps. I'm rapping and I'm rapping. I think I'm clever with double entendres, man. So like, it was full of doubles, and I'm just going.
Yeah, that's what I gotta respect on it too as well, man. Like you really did, and you told me before I got some double dog, I got some triple. I said, all right, Ray. Let me just say it out, calm down. But yeah, especially on that track, you can hear your passion and your penmanship, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, hold on, let me rewind that. You're like, let me rewind that. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ben Frank, man. He was in the chat early, man. The first one that he came back with blessings of the fan, peace, man. What's up? He's a real hip hop fan too, man. So I know he's a REIN fan. Cause I be talking about you, man. He's one of, you know what I'm saying? It's like my true followers, man. They, you know what I'm saying? They listen to the people I be talking about. They know who I'm listening to. They know what's hot out there in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What questions did you got?
Yeah, I got a couple, man. Like the first, like I kept telling you about the list, man. Cause I know you're like a I guess what they call it I guess a spickler is a spickler of lists. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you at least you speak on them at least every year. You talk about people's lists or whose list.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people's lists. Like the first question I got about lists is whose list do you respect and why? Like how do you like go, okay, this guy or this girl got a list out.
Yeah.
I'm you know what I'm saying, put some time to it and see what it is.
Yeah.
Like who's that person? You go, let me go check this person's list because I kind of respect their views of music.
I look at who they listen to. So if you out here posting MC Get Busy and little shoot 'em up, you know what I'm saying? I can't respect the list. But if you out here posting, you know what I'm saying, the Ransoms and the Rome Streets and the Conway the Machines and the Benny the Butchers and if we go mainstream, the J. Cole's and the Jay-Z's and the Royce the 5'9's, if you tapped into that, and that's like I said, I want to be respected amongst my peers. So if you talking about the people that I look up to, I want to fit in there. I got to get in.
That makes sense, and you know what I'm saying, that's because I was like, I want to like, because you do like sometimes you be like, I want to be on your list. I'll be like, I'm like, hope this dude know like I got like, you know what I'm saying, 6 followers or something. Like in my mind is like, does my list matter? Like, because like, you got people like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody famous that got a list, right? I don't know. I'm not saying Joe Budden do lists, but I'm saying whoever that's like Ebro or something. I don't know. Like
but what I tell you earlier, I said like I don't care if you got 1 follower or 1 million followers. If I respect you and your ear and your contribution to this hip hop culture that we are all a part of, if I respect it, bro, I want to be a part of it. So your list to me, when you be dropping your list at the end of the year, well, you don't do it at the end of the year, you do it a little bit later because you listen all the way through. I respect your list, and I'll be like, man, your list is crazy. So I don't care if you got 6 followers or 600 million. I got to be on it.
Nah, I respect that, man. Because you know what I'm saying? Because like I'd be like, man, and not to diss nobody's list, but some, you know what I'm saying, it's funny because like what's the dude's name? B dot, right?
Yeah.
So,
but is it paid for? At that point, is it paid for?
Exactly. Like who's paying for this list? Who's paying to get on the list? Yeah, like
because that top 50 list that they dropped, I was salty at that list. How the fuck do you got Jada Kiss? What they have him at 49 or something like that?
Something crazy.
He was in the 40s. How do you got Mr. Top 5 dead or alive in the 40s, bro? What are you
that's
talking
what I'm
about?
Saying. I don't know. I don't know.
So 50 was Rick Ross. So let me make the correlation. I think 50 was Rick Ross, and you got Jada Kiss in the 40s. You telling me Jada Kiss pen is that close to Rick Ross? Are you fucking kidding me? What are we talking about?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like I'm hitting, a lot of stuff is coming out now since social media is out, and then people might be getting fired at certain jobs and they just leaking stuff now. So you hear stuff like people pay to get on a Forbes list. So when you see those magazine covers, you go, oh, so-and-so's rich. They probably paid to get on that cover or that list. So like you said, these lists are being influenced by either radio stations, managers, record labels, just so their artists can get more spins and stuff like that.
Look, I don't want to I rap about being on the Forbes list. I don't want to be on it. I want to get my money on the low.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going around telling people I'm rich. If I get rich, you crazy?
Like I'm the type of dude who could be sitting on a big bag and just be chill.
But
see, people, I'm still going to Target and buying the t-shirts, bro. I don't care.
Oh, of course. But to get back to the list real quick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just to bring back the B dot, because that's supposed to be like the most famous list that be putting out. It seems like everybody's checking B dot now, and I was like, it's funny because like I saw him. Lloyd Banks was with them recently talking, and Lloyd Banks was like, I'm trying to get on your list, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, Banks, don't degrade yourself by saying, and that's what I was saying to myself, because I'm like, yo, Banks, don't try to beg to be on this dude's list, because like you don't even deserve to be on his list. His list is whack. Like you don't even want to be on that list, dog.
Lloyd
Banks, you don't want to be on that list. Banks, you on everybody else's list, nigga. Don't worry about it.
We all know Banks get busy, so
yeah. So it's like, yo, you want to be on B Dot's list, dog? He be having like you say, Goonie Goo Goo or somebody on there. Like,
yeah,
who the fuck is Goonie? Like who are these people?
Yeah,
that don't get busy and don't got pin game and penmanship, and nobody really respect in hip hop, man.
Yeah,
just because you got a record on the radio spinning every 12 seconds. You got to be on his. You on the list? Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here, dog.
Fuck out of here, bro. That shit
Nah,
is
for real, man. For real, man.
It's all politics and who you know and
Yeah.
who can spend the biggest bag for promotion. But when we talking about actual substance and content and replayability and who gonna make you think, like, it's, bro, if I put a list together, it'd be so crazy. Like, a lot of the stuff that people are promoting can't even hold a candle to it.
But this is the thing. It's like, be relevant. Like, if you do a last year's list and then you put somebody like, I don't know, I don't think Lil Wayne put out an album last year. So say I put Lil Wayne on the list. Shouldn't I be getting shitted on because I got why is Lil Wayne on my list? You know what I'm saying? Like, he should not be on the list.
I
not
think
talking about last year. I can see if it was like top something, and then, like, of course, he might be in that category for something else.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm talking about top, I don't know, artists from last year, then I got Lil Wayne on it. It's suspect, man.
It's suspect.
That's all I'm saying.
Like, if you doing over, like, of all time, then I can get somebody doing something like that because you doing their whole body of work over their whole career. But if you talking about the top over the last 12 months, if like you told me, that's why I started working harder. You said, yo, you dropped Quill, that was dope, but you only dropped once this year. You was like, but Ransom dropped 3 times. So okay, if Ransom dropped 3 times and he putting quality out all 3 times, you got to go with Ransom over Quill. You know, because
you have to. That's just facts. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to be like I can't have favors. Have I ever talked to Ransom? Yeah, I had him on the show before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like I'm not favoring him because I had him on the show. I had you on the show a couple of times. I'm not gonna favor you because I had you on the show. I'm not favoring nobody. I'm one of them dudes. I really don't favor nobody. You better come with it. You better come, like, I'm not that dude to be like, oh, you gave me $20. Oh yeah, like REIN. Nah, I'm not doing that, dog. Like, you gotta like show and improve and really have some heat, man.
And that's why I fuck with your show or your podcast, bro, because you so authentic and you really be in the culture. And I always tap into your breakdowns and your reviews because you put me on music that I didn't know about a lot. So I come to you to see who you listening to, and then I go check them out. But like, okay, this is dope, or I don't really know about this one. But I listen to your shit all the time.
No, not everything's gonna be your taste, but like, but it's certain music out there. The ones that I do review, man, they get to me somehow, and it could be because maybe I relate to their stories, or maybe like, you know, it could be some murder gun shit. But that's maybe I was in that mood that day, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah. And people like Murder, you know what I'm saying, got me in that mood. That's a new dude from BSF. Like them dudes, that album that came out with them is fire. You know what I'm saying? Al Shadi or something like that, and Murder, and then BSF. Like it's no denying if it's good, even though it's all shoot 'em up stuff. But if it's good, it's good. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. Like I do. I try to put out the, you know, this quality music that's good. So if you're going to listen to gun music, go listen to this. If you're going to listen to pause music, go listen to Black Dot. If you're going to listen, you know what I'm saying? So I listen to all of it. I listen to R&B, everything. You know what I'm saying? Do you believe rap will ever be watered down? Because we talking about that question came from FM radio, your single there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that where rap's going? People thinking hip hop, the elements are gonna be disappearing, everything. I doubt it. I don't think so.
Nope, because I was in the studio with a dope producer from the Midwest, El Timo, and this was years ago. And he didn't like the direction that the music was going in. And he said, in order for us to get back to dope music, we're gonna have to go through something. So look what's happening now. Everybody was in the club. Everybody was popping champagne and all that, right? When the pandemic hit, nobody was in the club. So all these big records that was supposed to tear up the club and all that, nobody could play them because nobody's in the club. So what happened? That it was perfect. Really, it was perfect timing. Griselda was on the way up, but it was perfect timing for Griselda and 38 Special. Me, I thrived in it too. Graph, like people who really rap it and can rap about what's going on right now. So when you can paint with that pen or that paintbrush, that's what happens. So we going through something, and we about to go through something else, bro. If you pay attention to what's going on in the world, we about to go through something else. So artists that do what we do is paint a reflection of life. So if all you got to talk about is um popping Xanax and partying in the club and shit and pulling up on ops, you limited. That's only gonna be good for like a certain time span. But if you could really put your pen together, you can thrive in this. So, I don't think, man, hip hop, especially the brand of hip hop that I do, it's always gonna be here. Because as long as people struggling and going through something, you can make something relatable.
Now I like that answer because that's good because the next question kind of goes towards we was talking about female artists earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So and I always and I can get I know I forget her fans' names are, but whatever. Like I can get if anybody here get this clip it up, I don't care, clip it up now. But like I used to be in love with the way and how Nicki Minaj rapped.
Right.
She was like actual lyricist. She was like rapping and killing. She was barring up these dudes, right? So I'm like, word, right?
Yeah.
It seems like she's more jumping on a bandwagon. Oh, it's a hot artist. Let me jump on her song or a remix. Like
Right.
she's chasing the bag.
Right.
And then on the other end, people like, I don't know, like a Ice Spice that they cater to and go, oh, let's make her big, right? Whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That girl got a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like she was in
Ice Spice.
college. Yeah, like it's like,
Yeah.
like what do you like you think somebody like that can ever like elevate, grow up, and then have some mature bars and be writing like you are with the pen on troubling times, or you think she's gonna continue to be bouncy butt? What's her name? Annie, nigga from fucking.
I think any rap artists that make it, especially at that level, they're super smart. A lot of them have college degrees, and it's the science behind what they're doing, so they know what they're doing when they do it. They probably can. They probably can do what we doing, but because that's not what they praised for and getting paid to do, they're gonna continue down that lane. But the problem is, after you branded yourself like that, it's hard to come back and be and do something else in a different lane. So that's why I'm very careful with what I put out. Like I can do some of those club records and stuff, but I don't hit you in the face with them all the time because I don't want to be branded as, oh, he only make these club records. But nah, I can do that. And if somebody was to be like, all he do is make the club records, like, nah, go back and listen to my body of work. That's why I was going so hard on all these records. I put the foundation in first. So now if I want to venture out and do those records, I can. But that's not my objective, man. I guess it's your goal too. Like I don't care about being the biggest rapper on the planet. If I sold 1,000,000 records or 10 gajillion records like Drake, cool. I'm cool. That's cool. But if not, if I only sell a little bit and I can still walk around and be me and look at myself in the mirror, bro, I won. Matter of fact, I've already won. My goal was to live off music. I'm doing it right now. Like I've already won.
And that's where I think a lot of MCs that I cater to, that I'm magnetically drawn to.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it, and that's all I want them to do. You know what I'm saying? Like live off music. They don't have, and a lot of them, you don't have to be like you said, a millionaire, billionaire. You get it as long as you can get a bag and live off it.
Yeah,
off your creative genius, man. That's you winning already.
I told you, bro. I'm already winning. So the only thing that what makes me get up every day is, like I said, I want to be respected amongst my peers and the people that I really want to work with. When we work together, I want the respect of what I do because I treat them or I think about them at such a high level of what they doing. So if I get on the song with them and do my thing and they be like, yo, this is crazy, and I get that respect, that's what I'm going for, bro. I'm going for that. I don't care about all that other shit.
Last question, man. Like,
Yeah.
how do you balance, I guess work-life balance, you know what I'm saying? Like, because some people might not even consider their craft of hip hop work because it comes easy to them, but some people do. So So I'm just gonna say work-life balance in general. How do you just get up every day? How do you get this, from 6 to 6 or whatever? What you know what I'm saying? What are you doing to stay focused and to stay not just relevant, but to stay adjusted and you know what I'm saying in that sense.
I'm terrible at it.
No organization skills, man.
I'm terrible at it, bro.
He said,
I'm terrible at it.
What you talking about? I'm terrible.
Yeah. When I wake up, I check my phone, emails and stuff, and I try to be structured, but every day is
Different day.
It morphs. So I'm terrible at it, man. So I have people that be mad at me because I'm not answering my phone or I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. But like I just move to the beat of my own drum, bro. It's not that I'm trying to do it, but I gotta move how I feel for the day. So yeah, I'm terrible at it. My organization is terrible. So if I ever get like a manager that's super strict on me, we probably gonna bump heads because
no, 100%. Like I think working for yourself, being independent, man, is probably one of the best things. Some people are more strong-minded and mentally, spiritually, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think you probably one of them people, man. Well, I had your tracks and your albums running down below, man, but it's coming down to the end of the show, man. Okay. And I'm gonna put down your information for how they can contact. Oh, did I? How they can contact?
You got it right there.
Oh,
they
hold
can
on.
Get at me on my email.
Yeah.
Or they can get at me on Instagram. You got it rolling at the bottom.
Oh yeah. I just for some reason I had I don't know why I still had it. You know what I'm saying? Like I be doing so much. I think I still have my boy Phil V's name on there. I don't know why, but yeah. So that that's down below is y'all can contact REIN on Twitter and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny. Like next week I usually talk about who I'm gonna have on the show, but tomorrow I'm doing a special episode.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm not doing a special episode. Hopefully SP can join me on that one with Numbs and Fury Style. So y'all tune in tomorrow, Saturday. And if y'all not catching this late, it's already recorded. So you know what I'm saying? So that should be going out. You know what I'm saying? One other thing I wanted to talk about was was just like hip hop in general, man. Like it's funny that we was talking about lists earlier, man, but it seems like that's what everybody's talking about on all these podcasts. Everybody's talking about these lists, man. Everybody's talking about lists, and I'm like, yo, I gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So okay, what you gonna say? Say something?
I gotta thank you too, man. You linked me in Furious Styles, and
oh yeah, how'd that go?
We got listen, bro. Listen, you responsible for this one.
That's all I want to do is make
responsible for this.
I want to hear quality hip hop, and if I could just link producers, artists, anybody, producer with a producer, rapper with a rapper, like I got that ear for good music too. So I sometimes be like, yo, I think he or she would be good over here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If they link, sometimes they don't, and I be like, whatever, I try, but.
That's why I said I gotta make the list, bro, because I respect your ear for what you do. Like,
so I'm glad y'all linked, man. That's gonna be crazy. So I don't even want to know that's what's happening, man. I'm gonna be surprised, be a fan at the end of the day, man. But if you recall what we usually do at the end of the podcast, man, it's promote, okay. And then after you promote, REIN, man, let me know, let the crowd know, man, something positive, man. Positive message, anything you want to do, anything you want to say, man, at the end, man, and then we get out of here, man.
All right, so if anybody want to reach me, my IG is REIN_IZ_AMI. That's REIN is AMI. And for anybody who want to know, AMI stands for above my influence. So you can get at me at my email, which is REIN is king at Gmail, and that's with an IZ.
And the AMI is your record label too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
That's me and Leland. That's actually Leland's record label, but I was grinding so hard, I kind of worked my way up to doing it with them.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Something positive, man. I just want to say, like, don't be afraid to be you and do you and chase your dream. And nobody is gonna chase your dream as hard as you will. So, like, if you got something you want to do and nobody helping you do it, don't even worry about it. Just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can achieve what you want to achieve. You just got to keep going forward. You always gonna run into people that tell you can't do it.
Oh, 100%, man. 100%, man.
Yeah,
I know you got merch and stuff like that, and you got all this other stuff, right?
I
I know,
do.
I'm gonna put all that stuff in the description. Make sure you get back to me so I can put all that.
I bring one of them out. Real
Oh,
quick.
you got some? You know what I'm saying? So I'm on because I be trying to get people paid too, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't do this. You don't do this for free, man. So y'all go get the album. Y'all go support the album.
I
Is the
got
album on
the
Bandcamp? Is the album on Bandcamp? Can they get it?
no. I just did it on streaming services.
Oh, the streaming. Okay, streaming platform. So this is. I
So
won't say a freebie, but so y'all just go run those numbers up. Just keep.
yeah. So I got hard copies available soon. They would have been out this week, but I had a problem with the quality, and me, I went with another manufacturer. So I ate the cost on the first product that came in because I can't have nobody paying their hard-earned money for some stuff that I wouldn't even buy. When I got it, I was like, this ain't it. So I ate the cost on that, and I went with another manufacturer. So hard copy should be available shortly. I got the album cover hoodies
Oh, man.
with the album on it. I got 6 colorways. I'm gonna be announcing that on my IG and Facebook soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those are dope already, man. It's a blue joint.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's blue. I got a bunch of colorways, bro. I haven't announced it yet because I want to do the merch and the CDs together as a package.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
dope.
so I already had them, but it's just not ready yet. So hopefully I'll get those here in the next
Yeah, you want to roll it out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
put them
saying?
together.
You know what I'm saying? Put it together and shit.
So I do this is my last time doing it. I do direct to customer sales. So you get at me on my Instagram or my Facebook, and I'll tell you the price and size and everything. But I didn't think about it when I first did it. Now it's getting too big for me to do on my own because I fold all the hoodies, I package them up, I sign the CDs, and everything is getting so big now. I have to get a website. So,
but that's a good thing.
I don't have time. I don't have time in the day to do it anymore, man.
So that's good news. You know what I'm saying? That's actually optimistic. You know what I'm saying?
And I felt kind of crazy about it. Like, dang, I ain't really gonna be hands on, but I just can't. I don't have. It's not enough. I would need another 20 hours in a day to do the orders. And
that makes sense.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, it's probably gonna get bigger than this. And shout out to Royce the 5'9". He reposted my album.
Oh yeah,
cover. He reposted it, and since he did that, it's been going crazy. Mickey Factz reposted it, of course, but he's on it. He reposted it. RJ Payne reposted it. RJ Payne's manager, Larry Tan, posted it. JR.
Oh, you was getting those spins.
So, bro, this is going crazy now. It's getting too big for me. I can't do it. I can't do it on my own.
Congratulations again, man, on this project, man.
Appreciate you,
man. REIN, thanks for showing up, man. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for this project, man. Thanks for the quality music.
Appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what I'm saying, putting some thought to a project. Put it out. You know what I'm saying? We love the freestyles. We love the your whole movement. But album projects like this, are really drawn to individuals and stuff like that. And that's why I said, I think what you talking about everybody showing love to it now, putting it out. It just came out. It's only been out a week. When you imagine
7 days, it's going crazy. Bro.
Yeah. So,
and I want to, and before we go, I want to personally thank you for being a day one supporter and always reaching out and just everything you do, and you talk about in this hip hop culture matter, bro. So you reaching out to me early in the career, and I just thank you, man. So
Nah, I appreciate it.
and shout out to SP. I know she tried to join in, but
Yeah, SP, man.
difficulties. And we'll catch you on the next one because I'm definitely gonna be back, bro. I might as
Oh,
well be
yeah,
a member.
come
I
on,
might as well
man.
be a member of the show. I'm like Ray J to the Breakfast Club. I'm doing
No,
it.
yeah. There you go. That's the quote of the day. You the Ray
You know what I'm
J.
saying? Hey,
The Ray
like,
J of the show, dog.
yeah, hey, the next time you have me on, I'm gonna be talking about I got an indoor pool and an outdoor pool.
Yeah, you gotta say something crazy.
I got 7 Rolls Royces outside.
Yeah, just get it going crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Get the cloud bait going already, right?
Yeah. But anyways, bro, appreciate you for everything you do on the platform and everything we do behind the scenes that we talk about, bro.
Oh, of course, man.
Yeah, and I hope your show keep growing and getting bigger because you need it, bro. You need it in this industry.
Yeah, man. You know, I let it. Like I said, you know, I ain't even thinking about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, I want to live off what I do too. You know what I'm saying?
Keep going.
That's all I can do. Keep going.
Keep going. It's on the show. Keep going.
All right, we're getting out of here, man. It's the THHC podcast, episode 133. Rain, man. Venice
Big
season
alien
4,
gang. Let's go.
We are out of here, man. Peace out, man. You know what I'm saying? Detroit.
Flint, Michigan, bro.